We back
Hey
again
man.
on that gang ish.
Yeah, man.
Man, we're coming at you with another episode of the Rich Dream Show. This week is special because we got guests in the
We got
building.
guests, we
Talk to
got
them,
people, we
G.
got company.
Yeah. So you know
Yeah,
we gonna
man.
be acting different.
Gotta
Look,
cut up.
look. Um, we got two guests coming on, two ladies coming on discussing this week's topic, the list. And if you've been anywhere on social media, you probably know what I'm talking about. The first date list that describes all the places that women refuse to be taken, that is not on their level for a first encounter with that of the opposite sex. Or I don't know. I don't know if it counts for people of the same sex or whatever. But we're going to discuss that. A few more little ins and outs. Talk about winter drops for the Rich Dreams apparel brand. Gee, what else we got for 'em, man?
Man, we got that. We may be able to get into a little bit of sports, man. And definitely have Saints won today. We'll take that.
It's the Rich Dream
But
Show.
yes, sir. Let's get to it.
Tune in.
You are now tuned in to the Rich Dream Show.
What up? What up? What up? Welcome in. Welcome in. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. It is G. I am Smoke, and it is another edition of the Rich Dream Show. Where we
Mhm.
do what? We count the money for fun. Oh wait. Okay.
What?
You've been seeing the memes, dog. You've been seeing the
Nope.
memes, the Drake
No,
memes.
I ain't been seeing them, man. I hadn't been seeing them.
Well, everybody else know what I'm talking about. Anywho, we back in the building. Um, want to say shout out to the Now Legacy Network, of course, our sponsor putting this on. Make sure you're tuning in every Friday, 7 p.m. via the Facebook Watch. You can tune into the live stream. Make sure you're tuning in to the Now Legacy Network as well, catching all the dope shows that they have, great content, sports shows. They got content for your everyday life, Q Talk. You can catch just developing entrepreneurs over there that you can get their background on them and just how you can tap in with more black businesses, all that going on at the Now Legacy. Of course, want to give another shout out to the main sponsor, the Rich Dreams Apparel brand. Make sure you tapping in, watching for the QR codes that pop up throughout the show. That'll take you directly to our shop. That's etsy.com/rich dreams with two Z's. Get you some of that new merch. Gee, what we got coming for the people, man?
Man, so this is I'm excited to get into this one. We have two special guests, man. We have another panel. I guess you could say somewhat of a panel. It's not too many people, but man, we getting into the list, man. We getting into the list, man. The list of restaurants that women do not want to go, like as far as restaurants that they do not want to go on a first date, not
Oh,
want to go
it
to
wasn't
on
just restaurants. They expounded. There was
restaurants. It could be
yeah,
certain type of events they don't want to go to for a
yeah.
first date. It was crazy, crazy. But man, we're gonna be kind of talking about that, and then we're definitely gonna, off of that, we're gonna get into a certain couple of other questions or topics or whatever. But yeah, man, that's what we got going today.
I love
Tonight.
it. I love it. Um, Beyond that, man, this is it's crazy times that we living in. Um, we touched on this topic earlier in the year, and before we get in on this like topic, I just want to say another freaking mass shooting, dude. Did you see that one?
Oh, nah, I didn't. I didn't
Man,
know
out,
about.
out in Maryland, man, these people going crazy.
Oh man, that's
Yep.
crazy.
Um, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I know we got to do some type of reform or whatever on it. But just be cognizant. Everybody be aware of their surroundings whenever you're in public event spaces. That's just a little PSA. Um, let's see, man. We want to go ahead and bring the guests in, or what we doing?
Let's bring them in. Let's bring them in.
I'll let you introduce because I'm just now meeting both of these ladies for the first
Okay,
time.
man. So we got a lady that I'm a fan. I'm definitely a fan of, and follow her her on Facebook. Her podcast is called Size of the Podcast. Bring in Miss Crystal, and also one of my clients' mothers. One of my first day one clients, man. Very cool lady, man, and she's single, by the way, guys. So bring in Amber.
Hey,
Really?
appreciate it.
Okay.
Amber,
What's up, guys?
welcome to the Rich Dreams Love Connection. Apparently,
Right.
What's up?
you know how we get down. Thank y'all for tuning in, being in with us this evening. First things first, want to ask: are you guys familiar with the list?
I am.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm not so familiar with it. Cheesecake thing, but I'm not like familiar with the whole list.
Okay. So the list actually came about from a video that was posted on TikTok to where a young lady was going on a date, and apparently people live stream when they're going on dates. Didn't know that was a thing, but she was live streaming, and they pulled up to the venue, which happened to be Cheesecake Factory in this, in this instance, and she was refusing to get out of the car, basically letting everybody know that, I don't know why he thought bringing me to Cheesecake Factory was going to end up in me going on this date with him. Like, she was proceeded to say, "Look at me. Do I look like the type to be in Cheesecake Factory?" And anytime we can get into somebody else's business about their relationship, it burns up the internet. So after that came the list.
Well, I mean, if you put us in your business, it's our business now. Shit, it's public information, so we just like the news, But how do y'all feel about that? Like, who want to go first? What's your thoughts on that, Amber? What's your thoughts?
Wait, before y'all answer, hold on.
Can we pull the list up real quick so y'all can get a...
Yeah, while you doing that, just a show of hands, does anybody agree with the initial response from the lady on the date?
No.
Okay.
I do.
What about you, Chris? Dang.
No.
I was kind of hoping one of y'all.
You were hoping? No, we grown. No.
We should have got some strippers or something.
That's what we should have got. We should have got at least one. At least one.
No, I don't agree.
Nah, I'm just kidding with y'all. But go ahead, Amber. I think you about.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on the list in general? Like,
Well, I think it comes down to what is ideal for a first date. For me, it's somewhere where we can get to know each other, we can talk, and have good conversation. So I saw the list, and some of those places don't allow for a good conversation. I don't think it's so much the money, it's more being able to be personable. And some of those places on that list don't allow for that.
I can dig that.
Okay. Can we pull up the list real quick? Can we pull up the list real quick just so everybody can just get a little refreshing of the list?
So Amber, you're saying the purpose of a first date is not to stun on everybody on you friends?
No, it's not. We need to be comfortable. We need to be able to kick it and get to know each other. And I know like one of the places on that list was like his crib. Yeah, no. Like he might be comfortable, but I'm not gonna be comfortable. And as much as he say, I ain't, I'm just inviting you to eat, chill. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
All right.
What if you've been talking for a long duration of time? Does that count for anything?
What's
okay? So think. I don't mean to cut y'all off, but look at this is the actual list. You don't feel like you can have a good conversation at any of these places? Look at that. A coffee date.
That can work.
Coffee date.
With like online dating, like that can be the first spot y'all meet.
Red Lobster. I like Red Lobster. Me personally. I like
the Cheddar Bay biscuits all day.
I like them. Denny's. They got some fire breakfast.
I don't know about Denny's.
Man, Denny got some alright breakfast, man. Come on, man. Come on.
Well, last time you been to a Denny's, fam, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Has
You know what? I get them through DoorDash sometimes.
Okay, but you're not pulling up on a Denny's though.
No, he not.
I ain't pulling up on Denny's.
Come on, man.
I guess that's a timing thing, though. That's a
Yeah,
timing thing. If it's in the morning, you know, quick
No.
little.
You're not going.
Trying to get breakfast.
But to the point, I wouldn't turn down if somebody offered to take me out to Denny's if they was like, "Oh, I just want to have a conversation. Let's be at Denny's." I'd be like, "Weird,
Right.
Okay, let's do it."
Right. So Miss D, what do you think about it? What do you think about the list in general?
The list seems like a nice little guide for people to, ideas, I guess, because men just seem to stick to like a couple different things, which is one of them being his house. But certainly do not take me to church on a first date. I'm not even.
No, I don't think I would want to go to. No, that's not a date. That's
not church. Because
You don't
you
wanna
don't know
meet the
somebody's
pastor?
religion. What'd you say?
You don't want to meet the pastor that's gonna eventually marry us?
Oh no.
Now, see, you sound like a weirdo with that one. Now, don't come in with that. That's,
No.
Y'all be
That's
saying
me.
y'all want dudes that's gonna commit. I'm trying to show you. I'm in it.
Mm-mm.
Agnostic, so I don't want to go to nobody's church.
okay.
That's one. For two, the gym is like that one is like, because you could work me out, sure.
Whoa!
So you are coming to the house on the first day, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
But then, because taking me to the gym lets me know that you care about my appearance and you want to help me get to whatever goal I have.
I'm offended.
Surely. It's okay.
Why are you offended?
I'm offended.
Don't just pop up meet at this address and then it's Planet Fitness. That's crazy. Like, no.
Mm-mm.
No. And then I like Hulu and Netflix, but it's like, if that's not at your house, where are we going? That's crazy. And then I think everything else seemed okay. But as far as she said, like getting to know you, like the movies, you can't really get to know somebody either.
No, that's true.
So I understand where she's coming from when she said you want to kind of get to know the person, but yeah, we can get to know each other in the gym.
Okay, so
I ain't going to the gym.
You prefer the gym?
No, I don't prefer the gym.
Okay. Wait. So you prefer Netflix and chill? That's what you prefer, right? Like watch a little movie.
I don't want to go to their house. So I wouldn't say, because I'm saying if it's not at your house, where are we Netflixing and chilling? That can't be mine. I don't want to go to nobody's house.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
That's the awkward thing.
Okay.
And I ain't going to the gym.
That's just not happening.
That's out of the car. You done offended me by even saying some shit like that.
You knew what it was when you
trying to say.
Okay?
Right. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. Nah, man.
But you do believe in banging it out on the first day. I'm not gonna skip over that. I can't just hop, skip.
Excuse me, what?
You say do what now? Wait a minute. You said hold on, because I thought
that's what I heard. That's why I had to go back for clarification.
Repeat that.
I think you said you could work me out. That's what I heard. Were you referring to?
Yes, say that.
Were you referring to coitus on the first date?
Let's clarify, okay? Please. Because there's two different meanings today. Okay. And when I say work me out, I mean teach me how to work out. Give me the ropes. Help me do the squats. Spot me. But stretch as far as like look who on the first date, like no, that's not what I meant. I meant like work me out, like help me work out.
Oh, okay. She was literally meaning workout. That's it. Yeah.
You want some shit? Okay.
Yeah. He took it somewhere else. He took it somewhere else.
Okay. He didn't hear nothing else after that.
What you thought about the list though, Rod, in general? What you think?
As far as the list goes, I basically the general consensus of the room is there are some places that I understood because they just don't really make sense as far as getting to know someone, which is the overall purpose of a first encounter.
Right.
It's just to check. Hey, how's the vibe? How's the conversation? Do we enjoy some of the similar things that it was going to take to form more of a connection to go further? Um, Most of the time, I mean, I feel like dinner is like kind of a common ground there. Um,
Yeah.
I mean, everybody like to eat. That used to be one of the 90s pickup lines. You got to eat, right?
Hmm.
Some women take that too far though, because that's why some dudes end up paying for steak dinners and stuff on the first day, and then they be mad that they not smashing. Um, but certain places, just like we said, don't make sense. The house, like this is a stranger. Dudes,
True.
we really have a problem with dudes not considering their safety just because they be horny, bro. Like
Yeah.
you gonna invite a strange woman over to your crib, like you don't know her either. As much as you want some booty, like she could be ill intentioned, my boy.
Mhm.
Nah,
Now
you're right
you got
about that.
Pookie and Ray Ray in the crib with you too, and you sitting here with your thing on hard for no reason, and you know they cleaning you out. So be wary of something
Watching
like
movies,
that.
you know.
Nah, man.
Now I'm curious though, has anybody ever been to one of the places on the list that's not that we know from experience isn't a good like first date encounter?
I did the movies before.
You did.
Um,
How was
and
that
it
experience?
was not good. Because you sit there and you shut up and you watch the movie. Um,
I thought black people talk during movies. That not a,
oh no, not y'all, you better shut up. Because if it's especially something I want to see, and I think it was a movie that I wanted to see, so I was really into it. But I think for him it was more, it was a scary movie. So, oh, she gonna get scared. She gonna wanna rub up on me. It
mm,
wasn't even scary. It was dumb. So that didn't work.
okay.
Um, yeah, movies, try that. That doesn't work. Now dinner in a movie,
Mm,
but
that's a different dynamic, yeah.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah,
Do
you can
you
get
feel
you can get
like
to know.
do you
Huh?
feel like if somebody suggests a movie, do you kind of feel like that puts them into a kind of a certain category of okay, they just trying to really see if I'm gonna push up on them or something like that, or do you think they just might not understand the mentality of what a first date should be like?
that part. That
I can
part.
agree with that. Okay.
I think you spend a lot of
Um,
time schooling y'all too. So
Wait, what? What
that's why
happened?
this list is good.
What happened?
I mean, because we spend a lot of time. I mean, honestly, we have to teach men what we want. Like who we're dating, we have to kind of teach them what we
I
want because
think that's in
every
vice
woman's
versa.
different.
I think that's in vice versa. We have to show y'all what we want to.
Okay.
Yeah, I can agree with that though. I can agree with that.
Yeah. And you're not going to date two women that are the same. So for some of that stuff that may work for me on that list, it's not going to work for somebody else. Like I think bowling was on there. I'm very competitive. I love bowling. Like, let
yeah.
me show you. I can
Listen,
bowl. Let's go. So
So
it just
you trying to establish dominance on the first date?
wait a minute. Well, no, I mean, I'm just competitive. That's all. That's
nah,
all.
I did a couple of first dates on with bowling. It both
Yeah,
all went well though.
it's a
Like I
good time.
yeah, it was cool because you can between time you can have little conversations and at some point you're gonna stop bowling and go eat in the
Hmm.
little food section. So
Yeah.
yeah, bowling a cool date, I believe.
That's interesting because I heard somebody say that that bowling would be too loud as well. So I
Could
guess
be,
it
it
kind of
could
depends.
be,
Yeah.
could be. Yeah.
G, now let me ask you, on any of them first bowling days, did you ever lose?
Lose.
Oh.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
I, come on, man. Look, I ain't finna let you do nothing.
Hold on.
Yeah, I ain't finna let you.
You believe in women's
Hey,
equality, huh?
man, look. If that look, it, I ain't gonna let you win, man. I'm sorry. I don't have it in me. Like if you win, you win. But
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of what I wanted to
I'm
ask. So
competitive. I'm like Amber. I'm competitive, man.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna let you win. Now, if you beat me, you beat me. But
okay, so if you lost, that ain't no hard feelings on the
no,
date.
no, no,
Okay,
no, no, no. But I haven't lost, just so you know. Yeah,
just so the record is clear. I like it.
never lost. Like my boy LeVar Ball.
Crystal, you ever been on one of them bad first dates? One of them bad places? I know somebody told you pull up at church. You was traumatized.
Um, I think don't know, like any first date, the last first that I've been on recently, we went to this place called Otherworld, which was kind of like a museum / amusement park. And you were just able to just walk around to different exhibits freely and just see like cool art, I guess. So that date was perfect. We was able to sit down, we was able to talk, we was able to all of that. But I don't think I've ever been on a first date where I'm like, oh no. I guess the house is the worst, but like, don't take me to a nightclub either. That's crazy. But I also, yeah, I guess the house was the last first date I went on. I was like, absolutely not.
Oof. That was wild. So you didn't even show up?
What's his house?
Yeah.
I mean, I probably
She showed up. She showed up. Yes, sir. She showed up. Come on now. Come on with it.
I showed up, but it was just like, don't touch me. Like,
right? That's not why I'm here.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's why I invite you over to the comforts of my cozy house.
So I was gonna be understanding. Just give me a 4 for $4, bring it to the house. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm trying, but don't touch my boobies. Like, that's crazy. No.
Right.
I don't even know you.
Yo, you want to get into some of these questions, man?
Yeah, let's do it.
What we got first? Just roll any random one across, producer. It don't matter what it is. Okay. Can a woman be with a man long term that does not make more money than her, rather? Okay. I'll let the ladies go first. I guess.
I go through this a lot. I'm gonna go first. Sorry, this time.
Okay.
As you can see, but I go through this question a lot because, you know, my profession is a pretty high paying profession, and because of that, I don't go for a little bit. You know, I don't go for little money. Like, to me, 60,000 is little money. So it's like,
I'm listening. I'm sorry. I'm listening.
Yeah, okay.
I'm listening.
Yeah, but in my profession, 60K is low, and I go through this question where, you know, are you able to date a guy that makes this much and that much? And the answer is yes, because as long as he's able to take care of what he needs to take care of as a man, then we're good. And as long as he's like, I don't mind 50-50, but I prefer like a 60-40, 30-70. You know what I'm saying? So okay. I just feel like it's as long as he's able to take care of, you know, his bills, the bills in the house, and live somewhat comfortably in life, like, it's fine. Like, what a man makes doesn't define if he's a man or not, or how masculine he is. I don't judge a guy based off the amount of money that he makes.
That's fair. That's fair. It's because, before Amber go real quick, because it's a lot of women out here that refuse to date a man. Let's say I'm pretty sure you've been a truck driver, you make more than 60K. It's a lot of women that refuse to date a man, even take a man serious that make less than them. You know, and it's just like, that's crazy to me. You know, what if y'all have everything in common? Y'all, not everything, but most of the things that you want in a man in common. You know, y'all get along great. The nigga look good to you. You know, all of this, but this little one spot, you make more than them, and this looks like a no-go. To me, that's silly. That's silly.
I can understand why women do that, though, because
tell me, please.
It's a mindset thing. It's like, especially if you have a bossed up woman, she has her own business or something, and she's making good money. I've seen in the last couple tries I've had, it's just like there's an ego there, and they do feel the emasculate, even though I'm not doing anything, you know what I'm saying, to emasculate them or anything like that. But they still feel like small, or they feel a type of way, like they can't, you know, they're not better than me. I don't know what it is, but so I can understand why women don't do that, because it's a mindset thing. A man wants to feel like he makes more than you. A man wants to feel needed. A man wants to feel like he could take care of everything, and you actually need him. They feel like I don't need them because I'm able to provide for myself, which is bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's no. I can agree with that, but I also think this is just my belief. I believe, we was talking about this a few episodes ago, and my belief is I don't believe, in most cases at least, if the woman that you just described, I don't believe she would go for a dude that makes less than her, because I think at some point that woman will be looking for more from him, at least financially. I feel like I think that she will be on some stuff like, well, man, I'm out here doing all this and that, and you still there. We've been together 4 or 5 years, and you still in this realm of, you still making this level of money, and I'm elevating year by year, and you just, you know what I'm saying? That's just my thoughts. That's just my thoughts.
Okay, so then my question is, are we talking like two single people that are dating, or are we talking about two people that are together that are married? Like, because I think that makes a difference too. Because if we're talking about our money versus your money
No,
and
no,
my
no, no.
money,
Well, I think the question is a little vague, but I'm just saying you can put anything on it, put your own twist on it, whether they're just in a relationship or married.
I
Just the
do
relationship lasting in general.
I do think it's easier
Okay.
to date someone that makes what you make or more as a woman. I think that it's easier. I think it's an easier pill for the man to swallow,
Sure.
because as I get older, I'm finding I don't necessarily care about the amount of money as much as I care about how you manage it, because I've made a whole lot less and felt better than making more. So it's more about how you manage. Um, for me, like I'm a single mom. I'm a teacher. A lot of people think, oh, teacher, they don't make money. I come out okay. I work for a district where, I come out okay. We get paid for performance and things like that. So I come out okay. I'm able to we live a comfortable life. So somebody that can fit into that, like I enjoy traveling. So if I have somebody that's like, oh well, nah, I can't afford to do that, then that's gonna become a problem. But somebody that can like just just fit in and we can coast. She said 60 is little money. I mean, I would prefer him to make at least six figures. That's comfortable. Man, come on now.
I'm just
It's
listen.
hot.
Hold on. Before you get
Groceries
into it, before you get in,
expensive.
look up the percentage of men in this country that make six figures plus.
How we
It's
supposed to
under
eat?
20%. It's under 20% of men in this country that make six figures plus.
Well, then I gotta get that
I thought it was
20%.
one.
We gotta eat.
Huh?
We gotta eat.
I understand that, but it's under
And I ain't
20%
going
of
to the
men.
gym. So
Okay. I'm just giving you it's definitely under 20% of men that make that type of money.
really? No way.
Check it.
Kevin
You
Samuels
think
is having a revelation out here
the
right
average
now.
man make around 50K.
And that's why I ain't
I
been on no first dates in a while too.
Average earning man average around 50K a year.
I
Really?
have a question. Amber, how much money do you make?
Oh, y'all.
She said, "You ain't my business now."
Look. I was gonna ask it, but a different way. Amber, you said you do all
I
right,
ain't got time.
but
Yeah,
How
I'm
much you make?
comfortable. Okay, I'll say I'm not asking a man to make more than I make.
okay.
Okay. So, sorry. Go ahead. Y'all go ahead. Go ahead.
Did you have a question?
Go ahead. Do your thing.
I just wanted to ask Amber, from the qualifications that Crystal put out, would she date you? You
Wait,
She
remember?
what?
would.
What I
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she would. If I was a guy, yeah, she would.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because you said it straight up. You was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, she
okay,
would.
that's baby money to me. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, she would.
But she also said that she would take a guy, right? That makes
Yeah, she
60K, right?
did.
She also said that she would. She'd be open to it.
no listen. Yeah, I don't want to make 60K, but I'll take a guy. This is my standard. Like if you are below warehouse money, we're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's like what 50K. If you make 50K, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. Because I just feel like where you going in your life? You're not working at Dollar Tree on the weekends and then Burger King as a supervisor on the weekdays on part-time shifts. I'm not doing that. That's wild. But what I will say is like I think people could live comfortably off of 70 or 80K.
Yeah.
You say
You break
that
down the numbers.
wow. does that not display good work ethic though?
What's that?
What?
Being a shift manager at Burger King and then Dollar Tree on the weekends.
But then we come into time.
Man, you just working hard for no fucking money, man. That ain't no work ethic.
We want
hustling
quality time too.
Working all the damn hours at them places, man. Shit.
We want time. We want time. So if you're not making enough at your first job and you got to pick up a second job, that's fine. But how many hours do you get at the crib? Like, I want to spend time with my man too. And I said I like to travel.
So Rod is saying, man, he work at Burger King during the week and save a lot. What you said? Dollar Tree. My bad. Mm-hmm. Dollar Tree on the weekends, man. So he got a day for you. He making $60K a year. And he only making $60K, man.
But we want the guy to make $100,000 a year, and you think he's gonna be working just 40 hours a week? Is that what we?
No, he's not.
No, because I don't work 40 hours a week.
But at least he making the money, though. At least he making the bread, you know. So I mean, it's a give and take. It's a give and take.
Here's my thing, because a guy could make 6 figures, a guy could make 70,000, and a guy could be completely rich. But I always thought, like, there could be the dude that, you know, make $50,000 that spend most of his money on me, or making sure that I'm good. And a guy that's making $100K, he could just have all these extra bills. For instance, there's plenty of guys I know who have their own trucking company, and it's like, you got to pay mortgage, you got to pay this, you got to pay that, you got to pay this, you got to pay truck insurance, you got to pay for the trucks break down, the trucks need new tires, the trucks So it's like, how much money is he actually spending on the woman, versus just whatever obligations he have that comes with it, 100K or more.
Okay.
That's right. It's about how much you can save or at least keep versus how much you're spending every month or every year. So you're right. You could be making 100+K a year, but shit, if you spending it, as soon as you make it, you got to spend it, and you know you might as well be making 50 or 60. Shit.
So it kind of goes back to that established gender role from the beginning of time, that a man's job is to protect and provide. As we kind of delve away from normative gender roles, with women now being in the workforce and kind of being able to provide for themselves, is that kind of like the deal? Is like, even if you don't make more, you still just need to provide for me in a way to which I feel like, I guess I'm not doing everything on my own, type of thing, as far as just, you know, whatever expenses it is.
That's how it is these days, because all we want is help. These eggs is expensive. Yeah. Like, oh my gosh. And especially single moms, we just want help at this point.
Yeah. I mean, I think, but that's the point in dating. Like, if I'm gonna be with somebody, it's because you make my life easier. We make each other's lives more comfortable. Like, that's the whole point. So yeah, money does play a part in that. Because I'm in a position where I am comfortable the way things are, I would like to be even more comfortable. So another salary up in here would definitely help. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. I got you.
The medium... Go ahead.
This another point, and this is another point of view I got. So I feel like guys, right, who make 100K or more, I feel like, I don't want a rich man, and I don't want a man that make a whole lot of money. For everyone, they have options. That's fine. Everybody, you know, most people got options. But when you making that kind of money, you got options. Okay, that means, what are you expecting from me at that point? A man who makes 100K, a man who's out here really grinding, they want their woman to be cooking everything, cleaning everything, taking care of all the kids, doing this, doing that, and they're not really willing to go half with me on household duties or on life stuff in general. You want me to suck dick 5 times a week, and you want me to do all this extra stuff. I gotta be a porn star and all this stuff. Right. Like, I gotta
go to work.
So yeah, so it's like, I don't really want a man that makes that much, because what do he expect then? Because now if I make 100K, I expect, you know, certain things that men traditionally want to do. Bitch, you go in there and wash the dishes. Like, is you gonna make the bed? Like, do some laundry these days, take the kids to school. And it's like, not that I'm not doing it too, but I need help. So I just feel like, yeah, I don't really want a man that makes that much because they have a lot of expectations, and there's like some expectations that I'm just not willing to do because I need
a man that makes around how much you said?
I like 100K or more, like, or
100K or
rich,
more.
and then they be ass like, no, it's crazy.
But I just feel like if you want to go 50-50 on the bills, then we're gonna go 50-50 on everything. That's how it should be.
Nah,
even if I'm going 40, it should still, you know what I'm saying? If you pay 60% of the bills and you doing 40% of the housework, we could do that. But I just don't want to be doing everything. Like, that's not what I put on this earth to do, is be cooking and cleaning and barefoot and pregnant. Like, no.
Well, that is kind of what you put on the earth to do.
Oh,
that's a part of the job, man. That's a part of it.
Well, welcome to the last episode of the Rich Dreamzz.
I know we done got into modern times, but that is the basic, that is the foundation of human beings. We're here to reproduce, man.
And I mean, because I enjoy cooking.
She's a great cook.
Like, I really do. I enjoy.
Surprisingly, she's from Detroit and is a great cook.
Detroit. Hey, don't do the big eyes.
He said surprisingly, like, damn, what's wrong with that?
Because he's a jerk. But no, I do enjoy cooking. I don't mind that. But one thing I don't like taking the trash out. I do want somebody to take the trash out. That would be nice. I do, in a sense, call me old fashioned, I do believe in some of the gender roles though. Like, I'm okay with cooking. Now I'm not even gonna lie, judge me if you want, but yeah, I get somebody up in here to clean once a month because I be tired. So she come and she do a really, really good job. So hey,
what's her name?
I'm not.
Ooh, sir, you're just going off the head.
Trying to get y'all off the
air. But no, I agree with that too, because I feel like back in the day, you know, if that was your only deal, was it you need to make sure the house is clean, whatever. That's a job, bro. That's why people get paid to do it. So if you talking about somebody that's gonna be working full time themselves, coming home and having to be responsible for that, that's just crazy,
right?
So some of the
that's what D is saying. Like, you can't expect me to do all of this and go to work. That's a lot. Like, we get tired too.
Yeah, and to that same token, back to the income deal, I think it's just about how we know it is. It's about finding out what works for you and your situation.
Yep.
Because if we look at it just for real, like we said, the average median income for a 25 to 34-year-old man in America today is $54,000. So that's the average. 17% of men make over six figures in the U.S.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yep.
We already know
a small percentage.
There's more women than men. So there has to be a perspective change.
Hold up. So I keep hearing this. How many more women you think it is than men? I need to know.
I think it is 4-1.
What he's saying.
No, y'all are wrong. That right?
How?
You know what?
Tell me.
The percentage, the ratio without decimals is 1-to-1. I don't understand why people keep saying 4-to-1.
Where did you find that? Let me get some sources. Where'd you find it?
I mean, you could look anywhere. Every website on the internet will tell you that the ratio to men to women in the whole world and in the United States is 1-to-1. And actually in Alaska, it's 80% men and about 20% women. The ratio is 1-to-1. Why do everybody keep saying that?
I don't know,
That's
man.
an old myth.
Dang. So everybody been lying, I guess, man. Everybody been lying.
Yeah, do my research after this.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up.
The first search on Google says the gender ratio in the United States. This is from 2018 up until now, per 100 females. It says 97 males to 100 females.
Which isn't bad.
Yeah, that's close.
1-to-1. Like,
definitely close.
Yeah, that's definitely less than 4-to-1 for sure.
Yeah. All right, D.
I mean, you still have to take into account. If you're a woman looking for a heterosexual, male as well.
Ooh, now you said something.
Most
Well,
of
that's
y'all
different.
are not very
That can go either
most
way,
of y'all
though.
do
That
not
can go
be in
either
that
way.
area.
But that could go either way. That could go
Because
either
y'all
way.
cutting up with these hoochie daddies. I'm done.
Don't get started. Because
That could go.
if y'all think more homosexual men that there are lesbian women, I'm gonna go ahead and say that's a cat.
Now
No,
that's
that's
not
not true. I don't believe
Yeah,
that's
that's
true.
not
You
true.
know, because it's straight ones that are so called.
Yeah.
You know, that them dibbling
The
and
one
dabbling.
to
Yeah.
including the elemental community is
Oh
still
Lord,
1-1.
I ain't even got time. I don't even have time. I don't even have time for that.
I mean, I think the difference there is though men are more accepting of that anyway.
Except oh yeah, from women, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Like
Oh.
you tell your guy you've been with a chick in the past. Look, damn, for real.
He excited.
Would you do it again?
Right. You still do? Look, you still do. But nah, man. But I mean, but it's still a financial gap, though. Huh?
Because I said I'm glad I was able to teach y'all something today, because I'm like sitting here and be thinking to myself, like, y'all telling me every 100 people that walk in a room, it's only 20 men and 80 women. As I'd be going crazy if that was the case. But I think that's some type of, whoever put that delusion in people's head just want men to feel more superior or greater or special. That's how men love
They
to
be trying to make me feel better about being single.
I would think that would make women feel more superior.
It make me feel better.
Yeah, it's more of y'all.
It explained me being single. Now I'm feeling real bad.
All I know is
I need to go to the gym.
Hey, at least y'all can use that as an excuse, man.
Anytime I feel like I've upset one woman, I feel like there'll be 3 more somewhere around getting on my ass too. So I don't know.
I definitely feel like that. I definitely have felt like that. Yeah.
Maybe you'll be in a relationship, because for you to be thinking that people make 100K, you know what I mean? That's a small percentage. And then, like I said before, then you got to think about those men want. And those men that make 100K might not want somebody that looks like you or that is like you or with your mindset.
Yeah.
Some men want women that don't even have no kids and an hourglass shape and she just all ditzy in the head. So you gotta think some men that want to have 100K don't even want a woman like you. And that's no offense. I'm not saying that you.
No, that's real talk. 100K a lot of them want to cap and save a hoe, and I ain't her. So.
And to that same token, there's only 8% of women in America that make that. So it really should be more pickings for y'all.
She about to go tell you something else. Go on, tell them.
and this is what I'm saying. Like, and this is what I always preach. I'm like, why? What is wrong with? Because it's a lot of women that will make 50, 60K, but dead set on wanting a guy that makes 100K. I'm like, what's wrong with being with a guy that makes around what you make? What's the problem in that? Huh?
I said because the Lulu is the Salulu. Obviously, these is project bitches. Hold on, they project bitches talk about somebody want a man that make 100K. Man, you don't even know what to do with 100K. You don't even know what to do with 1K.
Don't even know what that type of man wants. Don't even know what a man like that wants. That's the bottom line. Just want it because they see that they hear that number.
I would never let my wife go out just like Cardi B, blah blah blah. Like you would never even sniff the same air as Cardi B, my boy. Like
probably won't.
Calm down.
She rich.
So it looks like the answer to the question, the consensus is, it can work if a man like makes less money. It just depends on the circumstances.
Yeah.
Depends on the guy.
And what we're seeing too, obviously, as much as the person matters when you're gonna choose somebody. Finances are in that equation. We can't ignore that is. So is that a first date question? Do we need to know how much we make on the first date? Getting to know.
No, you never leave with money, man. I don't believe so. That's why I wouldn't never take. If I had a first date with somebody, I would never take them to like a Ruth Chris or anything like that. I'm gonna pay hundreds of dollars for the meal. Like no, man. Okay. No, I'm not doing that. Just because, to me, I'm looking at it like, yo, you should be on this date trying to get to know me. Yeah. It shouldn't matter where we go for the most part, as long as we're able, like you said, we're in an environment where we can get to know each other and, things of that nature. Yeah. Where we go shouldn't really matter on the first date, right? Am I wrong? Am I right or wrong?
Hold on. What job you do. I think that's the most important.
That's
Well,
important.
yeah, what you work. Oh, that's fine. That's getting to know questions. Yeah, that's getting to know.
I mean, but is
how
that
much
not the
money
same
I make?
thing?
But asking how much
No.
money I make on the first date? Nah, I ain't telling.
Yeah, no. But what you do,
Yeah, for sure. Cool.
Hold on. So we saying asking what you do is not the same as asking how much you make.
No, it's not. Not for me. Not for me.
And it's not for me either.
Not
Do
for
you
me.
know like the
So
scope
we
of
assume
teachers? Like you got
No,
teachers making
Nobody can. What
20,000.
you do, bro? Nobody can say, "Oh, you work for a trucking company. I know how much he make."
You
I
Nobody
mean,
can
you
say
can
that.
Google though and be like, okay, this is like the average income.
But they don't know how much you make.
They don't.
Yeah.
Then that's
know
the
what
same
I'm saying?
teachers.
I can see.
Yeah.
Money. You don't know?
All right. So the dollar amount didn't have to be discussed.
Not the first date. No, not the first date.
What you say, Miss D? You asking?
Go ahead. She's like she ready to.
I spoke to a teacher. She said she was making around 38,000, and we wasn't down south. But I was like, "What the hell?" In New Jersey, they make approximately 62,000. But only people I know as teachers, I don't know if you work at a university because then that would make a difference. But when I hear teacher, you absolutely right. I think right around 50,000. And when people hear truck drivers, they think buku cash or something. That's crazy. So yeah.
Right. Yeah.
All right. So money shouldn't matter on the first date.
Nah.
Which leads us kind of into the next question. What is too much to pay on the first date?
Can I go first?
Mm-hmm.
Brother,
Too much.
Lead us.
Too
In
much.
the sermon, Brother G.
All right. Well, I don't know. That's kind of hard to say. Because it's kind of hard to say.
Go for the median income of America, of the 25 to 34-year-olds making 54.
50 around 50K.
Yeah.
I would say $50, $60. 50,
Boy, if you don't stop playing.
The two for 25?
50,
No.
That's $25. No, I'm talking 50, 60K. So you go get you a nice $30 entree. I get me a $30 entree. What's wrong with that on the first date? The first date, if I'm making 50K a year, 50K a year, bro, what you want me to spend 150 on the first date?
Gee, I'm trying to tell you something. I haven't been, and this is me going Dutch with my homegirls. I ain't spent $30 to eat, and not going out. I'm not I don't know where you going.
See, y'all go to nice restaurants, bro. You gotta go to you going to them upper echelon restaurants, bro. You getting all these drinks. You getting all these. Well, I'm sorry, you a teacher. I ain't gonna put your business out there like that. But you getting all these adult beverages. I
drink a glass of wine or whatever.
There you go. And that's about $15 right there. We getting water. We ain't getting no liquor. Nah, honestly, about $60 for somebody that make 50K a year
total, like for two people.
$60, bro.
If you do the 2 for 25, that's 2 entrees, and you could probably get dessert too.
He done
for
went
$25.
He done took her right to Chili's.
$60. I ain't taking nobody to Chili's. I ain't gonna tell you.
And that's fine. I'm gonna help with this bill.
I wouldn't do that. But I would say about $60, $65. Real shit. $60, $65.
Well,
total.
I think that's decent. That's okay.
Obviously, the ladies have a different perspective.
Yeah, come on. Well, y'all come on with
So,
one.
Amber, since you seem to be a little put off, how much is ideal to spend on the first date?
I'm thinking like, but $100 and $200. No, because you gotta eat. What? Where are we eating? But 100. We two people eating. G, you're not eating by yourself,
bro. I'm not going nowhere where I pay $60 for a plate. Okay. I'm not doing it, bro. Like, I'm just saying, like, you talking about per person?
Your food and drink. At least $50 per person.
Well, what if I don't feel like drinking that night?
Well, then I drink yours. So
see
now
what I'm saying? I see all this extra stuff that gotta come with it. I'm just taking you to dinner. You want to get all these drinks and you want to get drunk on my tab.
But that's what it is. Drunk. We're letting the conversation flow. Like,
well, how about we just get drinks then, right? How about we just get
then the first date, then we just meeting for drinks and appetizers. You better tell me then. That's fine. You better tell me though, because I don't go to the gym. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna have me a drink.
But see, my perspective is just like you don't know me, we getting to know each other. I'm not finna go and spend $150, $200 on you, and I don't know where this going. I don't know if you mine or something like that, then yeah, no problem. We can go eat wherever, how much ever it costs.
So if you spend $200 on the first date, then you expecting something.
No, not expecting nothing, but I'm just saying we may never even talk again. I'm gonna feel played. Yeah, I'm gonna feel played. I done spent $200 on you, and we ain't even talking no more. You done took me for my little food that I done paid for, and these couple of drinks up here at this restaurant. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep it simple. $65.
Well, dating expensive.
Yeah, I mean, because if you saying $200 for somebody that makes that type of salary, that's
$50K a year to spend.
That's 18% of their weekly pay.
That's high. That's high. I'm just saying. For a guy that make $50K a year.
I said between 100 to 200.
Okay, so 15%. What you got, Miss D? Because you over there shaking your head.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot.
I can hear over there like she probably got her sound muted. She over there saying, I don't know.
Which sides of it is going on?
Right.
First of all, I'm cheap as hell. Okay,
there you
I'm
go.
cheap
That's
as
my
hell.
Spoken like somebody that make money and work hard.
You better be. You better be.
I feel like 60 is right around it, but if we going past 80, I'm making them fuss about it. Now, granted, I always try to keep my food around, no more than 30, 40 is pushing it. But you're right, because is you giving coochie after the date? Like, what you talking about? 100?
Hey, that's my nigga right there, man. That's my nigga.
This is a lady. This is a queen.
No. Virtual high five, man. Virtual high five, bro.
And this why I'm single, huh? Let me go down to $30.
You said it, $9. Come on.
Yeah,
man.
you're by yourself on this one, Amber.
You know what? I'm gonna keep eating at the house.
Hey. I don't doubt. You cook good.
Like, spend $60 at the grocery store and make me some dinner. But yeah, like I want to go to Applebee's. I want to go to Cracker Barrel. Like where they got the
margaritas.
Let me ask.
Okay, get me drunk, get me lit. But you're still not getting this cootie.
That's cool.
I feel like if you want to spend $200 on me in the beginning, let's spend $60 at the restaurant and then let the other 100 or whatever go to my light bill. Thank you. Pay for my gas. What are we doing? I just feel like I don't want to waste that much food. Things are expensive. Take me grocery shopping if that's the case. Because what? No, absolutely not.
I like that take. What you think about before I go? What you think about her take, Amber?
I mean, to each his own. Because I'm still with the at least $100. Like I haven't seriously.
But why is that though? Why is that though? On the first date,
are you giving up the yams after?
I'm not because I'm not asking for anything I don't do for myself. I take myself out on nice dinners. And I am not spending under $50 like I will go to a restaurant and eat what I want, and I'm not spending. So it's not like I'm asking him to spend something that I'm not.
Okay, real quick. We're all gonna do for ourselves better than anybody can do, right? For the most part.
Let me ask the question.
I'm just saying, like, come on.
The first time you took yourself out to eat, how much did you spend? The first time.
Oh, okay.
You care about yourself.
I was young.
Yeah. The first time.
So okay.
$100.
Is that the point you're making right now? Because
you said I'm saying we talking about the first time. So how much?
But we grown.
No, I don't want to hear that.
Where are we going? Where am I eating? For
why does that? Okay, back to my original point. Why does it matter where are we going and what are we doing if we're really trying to get to know each other, right? If we're dating. So you making it seem like where we going and where we eating and how much I'm spending is more important than the actual date and getting to know me.
Well, because atmosphere is important too.
Well, I'm saying all we need to do is be able to
I'm
get to
not
know
going to
each
eat somewhere with a dirty floor.
What they got to do with how much it costs, man? Come on.
Hey,
Because
Dreamzz is an upstanding family environment, okay?
Right,
if
right.
you have a dirty floor, then it's cheaper. Bad service is cheaper.
Man, I ain't gonna take you to Golden Corral, man. I'm just saying.
I don't want that.
I ain't gonna take you there. I'm just saying. See,
I mean, that is a good thing. But all right.
we make it. Nah, I don't not Golden Corral. Don't get me wrong. I don't not Golden Corral.
He hungry, let her
After
eat.
COVID,
Hey,
I be watching people.
but first date, I wouldn't go there. That's all I'm saying. You know, I wouldn't go there first date personally.
So
No,
that I can get a
let's
first
not-
date, I need to be accepting a $30 meal. Okay, that's fine. That's
We
what
said
you
it.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
You're not thinking
Because
in terms of inflation. That's a lot of money.
She not. She not.
you gotta think about if he don't like you, right? You go to the date and you say some crazy stuff like you gotta make 100K, and he like, damn, I only 65. And then, you know, he figured I don't want to date this girl. We gonna finish the date, sure, but I don't really want to mess with this girl because her standard is too high and she don't even got a Coke bottle or Cardi B body. So then he figured he don't want to date you. Then he want to go on the next day with another girl, and so he got to spend $200 all that time. That's rent by the time he's done with the month. Like he just want to go on a few dates.
You
Yeah.
better stop dating.
So that's
Stop dating women like you, huh?
Hey,
Stop
man.
dating women like you.
He's supposed to
It's
stop
the
at you.
word.
He's supposed to make this work.
But see,
How that work?
this is my thing though. I honestly feel like women that have that mentality, Amber, they miss out on good guys because they putting too much importance on what they can do for them financially or taking them on dates and stuff. This could be the guy of your dream. He might have so much potential, but just don't have it at that moment. If he's making 50K, he can't really afford to spend $100 to $200 on a meal of a woman that's not even his at the time. You know.
Yeah.
When I make 100, I
Yeah.
can't afford that on no meal. That's crazy. That's what I'm saying. I'm cheap. Like no, I don't care how much money I make, unless I'm completely rich. Then it's like, all right, I'm gonna just have my chef in the kitchen then. But it's like, I don't care how much money I make. I don't want to spend $200 on one meal. No.
Right. Well, the general consensus here is that between 60 and 80 seems to be the proper price. Lady, but gentlemen,
See, I can live with that.
Whoever is dating women out here in these streets, just know it's cheaper to keep her because these apparently the women that are still dating,
Lord, these single women. Ooh, Lord.
$200.
That's why I'm single, right?
So-
And no, and pause.
Okay.
As far as what he's making, yes, ideal is what I make or more. That is ideal. I have dated people that make less, and I'm okay with that. Like I said, I'm comfortable. So another salary just helps make me more comfortable. Now, no, I'm not about to, I don't agree with having to change my lifestyle or what I do to make somebody else comfortable. He should be able to just kind of fit right on in.
Okay.
Nah, I agree. I agree with the at least what you make. I agree with that. I think that's a good start.
Quick filler question, and then we'll jump to the next question.
It's still.
Gee,
It's still not.
I couldn't hear.
It's still not a good.
It's still not a good start to expect a man to make what you make.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah. Well, I can look. I would say, yeah. I hear a lot of women say they want men to make more than them. Like they don't even want to deal with somebody that's on that level. So to me, that's like, okay, that's fair though. But it's fair, right? It's fair, but hey, in my opinion,
yeah, I just feel like it should be just not one of the top things. So there should be maybe like top 3 things. And then like, okay, then we can start looking at stuff like finances and material things like that. But let's just go back to finding out the core of a person first. And then maybe we can work on other things. But Producer, cue up the next question. While you doing that, I'm gonna ask G. G, what's the most you have spent on the first date? We know about what we said we should, but we all know we fall short of expectations sometimes. What's the most you did trick off on the first date, man?
On a first date?
That you can remember.
Oh man, first date. I can't. Maybe on the first date, no lie, probably around 85 to 90. 85 to 90 on the first date. Seafood
This is the
restaurant.
Mariners, huh?
Seafood. No. I was in Shreveport then. Seafood restaurant. Man, she got them damn what do you call them? Snow crabs.
Ooh.
Yeah, man. She went fancy on me. Boy, you know I was hot. Woo, boy, you know I was hot. But I had to, all right, that's cool.
Yeah.
Man,
What
when I
about
got
you?
that tab,
What's the
boy,
most you ever
and I
spent?
went, man, think about it, bro. At this time, I think I had just became a barber.
Yeah.
And this was my first year, so I'm like probably at the time making $500 a week, $600 a week.
Man.
And I was like, man, she better give me some ass soon. Soon.
No.
Nah, man. Hey, I ain't like that. I did not like that. But that's probably about the most. That's about the most. First date wise, yeah.
Okay.
Did she give you some ass? I want to know. Did she give you some ass?
Well, I clapped them. Me. Nah. I honestly, I think so. Yeah, I think so. I can't really remember though, but I remember that price. That was the most memorable than anything.
Yeah.
That was the most memorable thing from that situation. The price of that damn food. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, what about you? How much was the most you've ever spent?
On a first date? I'm trying
That's
to
Trick Daddy right there.
I'm trying to recollect, man. Hold on.
She got the eyes when I said that.
Chill out, man. Look. I work trucking logistics. I don't make trucker money. Don't look over here. I'm humble. Probably. I think around that same. Well, nah. I hit the 100 mark. I'm gonna say that. I definitely hit the 100 mark because I think we did one of the studio movie grill type joints where you do the good food in there in the movie.
Oh, y'all tore
yeah.
it up.
So we did the drinks and all that stuff in there. So they end up hitting you and then they auto gratuity on that type of joint too. So yeah. Got down on that. But yeah, like G say, man, cheeks were clapped. So it not all lost. We ain't married, but not all is lost.
Right. Got something out the deal. So what about y'all though? How much?
That's what I was gonna ask. Have any of you ever paid for a first date?
No, I was gonna ask how much have y'all been? How much have
we gotta see if they have first.
No, I'm saying how much have somebody spent on them for a first date that y'all know of? What's the most? I'll take estimates.
No, because I don't look at the receipt.
I haven't looked at the ticket.
Okay.
I haven't looked at the ticket, but I have paid for a date. It wasn't a first date. It wasn't a first date, but I have paid for a date.
What's the most?
And it was like 120-ish.
Okay, all right. You better be in there. You better be over 100.
Yeah, and it wasn't a first date, but yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I don't mind paying sometimes. Like, I'm not one of those people that I ain't paying him. I will. Like, I'm gonna treat him as good as he treat me. Period. Like, I'm not asking of him anything that I would not do. That's all I'm saying. If I'm asking to go on a date, we spend between $100 $200. That's because I'm willing to do the same thing. I take me and my son out to eat. We spend over $100. My son eats sushi and crab legs. That he do. He do. Okay. We'll eat it. Mama don't know how to make sushi, but I'll cook up some crab legs in the kitchen.
He bougie.
But I'm just like, I'm not gonna ask of him something that I wouldn't do.
I totally understand that.
I hope you tell him
he don't know that going into the first date though.
Yes, he
That's
would.
the only thing.
We gonna have enough conversations before the first date.
Okay.
Hope you're telling your son.
He ain't feeling this.
What's up, D? What you got? How much you done spent?
First of all, I wish my daughter would go into a restaurant and demand me to pay $50 for her meal. First of all, that's already let's go to the bathroom real quick because you got me some type of fun. Okay, that's all immediately. That's what jumped out at me. But I would pay for a date, but I don't think I've ever paid for a first date for somebody. Like if we was talking for a while, we done been through each other's house. You know what I'm saying? It went on okay, but I'm not as far as a first date. Nah, I've been on a date where he paid for the movies, I paid for the snacks. I don't know if that helps, but I contribute. But I'm not paying for you on the first date now.
Okay.
I just like.
So did we get how much you spent on it? What's the most you spent? What's the most you spent on a date?
$20 for the snacks. Works for me.
$20. That's my dog. She said she ain't finna spend all that money on no dates.
Hold on, because I mean, I don't know. I've taken people out, but it was already a relationship. I'm not one to be. I don't the first date thing. If I was a guy, I don't know how I would do it because you want me to spend money and I don't even know if I fuck with you or not. Like no, but yeah, I'm not taking nobody on no first dates. And if I was in a relationship with them, I don't think there's really a limit. I'm still cheap, so $200 is still a lot. You know what I mean? To just be taking them on a first date. I mean, on a date in general, but I'm cheap. I don't know. $100 is crazy. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, how hard we got it out here in these streets. You see how hard it is for us, man?
I get it.
No, I bet you do. I bet you do.
I just like how when she hit a name of certain places, she know exactly how much them meals cost. But y'all couldn't tell by the venues that y'all was at on the most expensive days how much them tickets were. All of a sudden, we don't know what pricing is now.
I
don't look at the ticket.
It could have been anything. He could have had a $1 coupon. Who knows?
right.
Sipping wine and taking tequila shots, but I don't know.
Well, I know how much my meal was. I'm not going to order anything that's over $15 or so. So I keep track of what I'm buying, but as far as all together, like no. Now I might do the tip, I might not do the tip, but I think that's his business. I like to mind my business. I stay in a woman's place.
Okay. Oh, now we're still in a woman's place.
You know when to do that.
All right. I love it. I mean, since we talking about cheeks on the dates where y'all feel like y'all had the most extravagant dates or the best date or whatever, were the cheeks surrendered?
Somebody type in.
It's gonna be some negative connotations if not.
So it's really just a personal thing. Like you in your brain, you like I can't give it up on the first date. Period. Like. Just you know you can't do that. Now I ain't gonna lie, maybe the second. You know, if it went as well as the first, yeah. But in my brain, I know I can't the first.
Real quick, have you ever given it up after the first date?
Not after the first.
Okay.
Not after the first.
So that's just a mindset thing.
It's a mind thing. Like, and I'll do certain things so that I know I'm not gonna give it up the first time. Like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, because but yeah, like I'll make certain, you know, so that I know. Nope.
What about you ever sabotage your vagina?
First date.
First of all,
you ever cock block yourself?
I have tried that, like, oh my gosh, I'm so hairy, I can't. You know exactly. Like, bitch, please. I think I'd be like, bitch, please stop fucking playing with me. I'm a grown man. Let's go to the grass. It got all lines. I mean, I say the only thing that might save me is like I'm on my period, but then still niggas still talk about some
dude.
I'm a crip, I scared of no blood. You know
Wow.
what I'm saying? It get crazy.
Wow.
With the
Wait a minute.
my country coworkers, I got my Red Wings a long time ago.
Yeah.
Right? Yo, shit, man.
Oh my God. I'm talking about from somebody you don't even know like that. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't think I ever gave it up on a first date unless I'm plotting. I done plotted before, like,
so you have
this
given it
nigga
up
I got.
on the first date.
Wow.
I done plotted, but no, I don't think I ever gave it up when a guy took me out on a date. No.
Okay.
Well, I
All right.
get guys. I don't really know which direction to point you in here. I guess you just got to roll the dice, man.
You better hope D plotting, and you gotta catch Amber slipping.
Answers.
That's what it is. You gotta catch Amber slipping, and you gotta hope that D is plotting on you already. You know, that's your best bet.
Your mic sound.
I can't hear. I can't hear.
You heard me?
What'd you say?
I said, "G's mic sound different now."
Is it?
Yeah, your tone got a little
Yes.
lower.
There, let me check.
Um,
Continue.
yeah, let's get down to the next question. Okay, I think we did that one, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, these some interesting dialects we have in here, though. Okay. Yeah. So the next question is first impressions everything. For me, no. I understand that people have off days. I think, that has been a stigma for so long that people sometimes get nervous the first time meeting somebody and they completely kind of veer off of what their usual selves is like. So I don't say first impressions is everything. Who wants to go next?
You want me to go next? All right, I'm gonna go next. So I think that it depends on what it is. If you pull up, first of all, if you ask me to pick you up for the date, or you know what I'm saying, that's something that's I'm gonna hold that against you. That's
Okay.
for one. If you ask me how much money I got, another problem, red flag. If you cancel on me, another red flag. Like, so, and first impressions do matter a lot to me, dependent, leading up to a date. Yeah, they definitely matter, because if you go in there and your shirt all messed up, you got stains everywhere, your hair ain't cut, and all this, yeah, like, it matters. Because I'm gonna just think you a bum altogether.
Okay. So you say you definitely ain't giving them good points if they need to have you come pick them up for the date. Now, what happens if they need to cancel because of that? If something happens with their transportation and they like, oh, I can't, I'm gonna just cancel because I can't come pick you up. Is it a lost cause at that point? Will they get the chance to ask you out again?
Yeah, but if it's something like an emergency, obviously I give grace. But if you just making up some weird shit, like, yeah, my refrigerator is acting weird, so I'm gonna just have to stay home because I don't know what to do. Something strange like that. Like, no, I'm not playing games. Or if you like the shoes didn't come that I wanted to wear, just some bullshit. It's like, no, I don't really like that.
That's understandable, especially because in a first date situation, usually you have asked in advance. It's something that should be, kind of anticipated. You should have things in order. Okay. So we got one no, one yes. Lady Amber, you want to go ahead?
I've seen it both.
Better now?
Yeah.
It's better.
Clear.
Both sides of the coin. Like, I think I've had situations where first impressions were their representative. And yeah, a couple months down the line, then I'm finally getting to see who you are. So that's when I say they don't work. But I don't think that you can lie. Like, I'm really good with vibe checking. So like if we're sitting across from each other and we vibing, I can kind of read you. I can read your aura. I do think that they are important. Like, it's kind of hard to give me your representative now. Like, the older that I get, like, I'm able to kind of cut through the BS now. So I do think first impressions are important.
Okay.
Okay. No, I don't think they're important. You know, sometimes a nigga might be nervous. You know what I'm saying? If you dealing with a beautiful young woman, you might have your foot in your mouth on the first date. I think sometimes you it take time to get comfortable around people. You know that you just mingling and meeting with. So I don't know, man. Depends though, I guess. But I don't put too much emphasis on first impressions.
Do you feel like you ever came back from a bad first impression, man?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
I have.
So there can be some hope.
You can, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
have any of you ladies ever given like somebody a second chance after a bad first impression?
My baby daddy.
Oh Lord,
Oh. And I guess he showed you.
he showed up. That's an insider right there. So yeah, that's why she said what she said. I'll say that.
Oh.
I feel like I got a scenario for you, G.
Okay.
A woman bring her kids to the first date, and you tell.
No, first of all, first of all,
Whoa.
she bring.
No.
Listen, first of
Mayday.
all,
Mayday.
if she got kids, 9 times out of 10, it ain't gonna be that serious. So I mean, for
And
me, I'm thinking about
yeah,
think
go
about it though.
ahead. But see, that's a whole nother conversation.
It
Because
is, it
we
is,
can
but hold on. This is what I'm
just let
saying.
them talk.
So if I'm a guy, hypothetical, I don't have kids right now.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm a guy that don't have kids, I probably won't not probably 9 times out of 10. I'll never say never, but 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna take a woman serious that have kids.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
So it probably wouldn't even get that far,
Mm.
to be honest.
That's
Which is fair,
understandable.
right?
Yeah, that's
Fair, right?
understandable.
Is
Several
that fair?
different
Is
To
that
reasons.
not
each his
fair?
own.
I'm asking. It's a question. Is that not fair?
To
Is it
each
not
his
fair?
own.
I'm saying, but is it not fair?
Hold on, let me go off. I got something to
She
say.
said, "Let me go off. Let me go off." I'm ready. Okay.
I
Okay.
done already did that. So go
Okay.
ahead, Miss D. Tell them something.
Come on with it. Come on with it.
For one,
Mm-hmm.
for one,
Okay.
I think that who don't have children lack true insight for reality and what the world is. That's for one.
Okay.
For two, I feel like you judging a woman based off her kids is crazy because everybody makes mistakes. At
Right.
the end of the day, my baby father was a mistake.
Right.
Now you don't want
True.
no woman to make 5 and 6 mistakes. Now I do agree with that part, but
Okay.
come to one child and one woman, she just got tripped up or whatever the case
Right.
may be. I don't think it's fair to judge a person straight off of, oh, you got a kid. That's not fair, because if I judge you straight off of your shoes fucked up today, then it's not fair, is it?
Hey,
It's just not fair.
but
Dudes
check
get
it out
judged for
though.
less
But check
every
it
day.
out.
What are you talking about?
No. But check it out. But check it out. We get judged by different things in general, right? You might not. It's something that you don't like about men that you just not gonna go for in a man, right? Both of you guys. It's something about certain men that you just not going, or a quality, or maybe it's not a quality that y'all just are not gonna go for, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is, it ain't even about y'all making a mistake. It's about I don't want to be in a situation where I'm having to take care of a kid that's not mine, because if we get serious, I have to treat this kid like it's mine, right?
Agreed.
So now You may not have a crazy baby daddy, but let's say a chick that I meet have a crazy baby daddy. Now we gotta, hey, cuz I don't want you around there talking to my kid any kind of way. And I gotta basically take care of this kid, but this ain't my child. And I got his daddy talking to me crazy. Now that's coming in between the relationship because now I'm looking at it like, God damn, bro, you can't, what's up with this nigga, man? I don't think that's fair for a man that don't have kids to come in a situation like that. Now, if it's a situation where the dad ain't around at all, I get that. I can get that because you're coming in and you basically the full time dad. If you're ready for that, you're the full time dad. It's nothing. It's nobody else to interfere with y'all dynamic. But I think it's unfair to men that don't have kids just because of just how it's set up. Having that guy that's gonna always be there for at least 18 to 21 years. You know, it's not a fault on women, bro. I'm not coming down on the woman that has the kid. It's just the situation that you be putting yourself into, more so than That's kind of where I'm coming from with it. And a woman would not understand that. I get it. A woman don't understand that, but men do. Some men are cool with it, but some men are not.
I mean, I've heard
Listen,
pretty.
I do understand. I do
I
understand.
do
It's an
too.
ego thing. The man want to come in, and the man want to sit there. He want to be the head honcho. He want to be in charge. He want to. I get that part.
Mm-hmm.
So first of all, you got to pick situations where you are able to be there. You got to pick situations where the woman is not going to step on your toes because you told the kid to go to bed. You got to pick situations that work for you. But to just X out all single moms, there's beautiful, great single mothers who's taking care of their thing and doing their thing, and they're super responsible and everything. I didn't heard a guy, a bachelor like yourself, tell me like, yeah, I don't want a woman that has a kid, so on and so forth. But I do see exponentially like that single mothers or mothers in general are more nurturing and they are more responsible on their shit. And they and that they not as much they not so much out here in these streets. You got a woman who don't have no kid, you don't know who at that house, but guess what, my daughter gonna tell you who been here. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like they feel mothers are more responsible in a sense, where these girls, this hot girl summer and they don't got nothing holding them back.
Sure.
So then
That's a group. But it's only it's also the single moms in that hot girl summer group. I see a lot of them. Yeah, so let's not skip over that. Yeah, a lot of them right in the group with the single ones with no kids. Yes, they are. But nah, but see, and I honestly, look, listen, I get it. Like I understand, and I know that there's good women out there that have a kid or two, that's not with their baby dads, that can be great wives. I understand that, but in my opinion, and a lot of men think the same way that I do. It's just a lot to come into. Like I say, it could not be nothing to do with you and that woman's relationship, and the baby daddy can fuck shit up. And that has nothing to do with the relationship. That woman can say, "Hey, I don't mind you discipline this kid, my kid or whatever." But the baby daddy can say, "Hey, bro, don't say shit to my kid. Don't touch my kid. You have a problem with him, you call me. Don't tell him that." It can be like that, is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So why even deal with all of that when I can just find me a woman that don't have kids, and she have my kid, and I know that's my bloodline, and I make it work out with her. That's just my views. That's it. It's nothing against women that have kids.
Okay, but that's what you just said right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I get with somebody because before I had my son, I was single with no children.
Okay.
And I'm sure that he said the same thing.
Sure.
Because he did.
Right.
And here we are. Like, it happens.
No doubt.
It happens. How many of us on here drive and be speeding? Some of us get caught. Some of us don't. And I just feel like that's kind of what it was. We all been speeding. Just got caught up when I was speeding.
But see, I think y'all taking this as I'm faulting y'all for y'all situations. I'm not faulting single parents, single moms for the situations that they're in. Of course, we know every shit happens, bro. But if a man can choose, you ask 10 men, 8 or 9 of them gonna say, I would rather have a baby with this woman that don't have kids. You take a good one, a good woman. Hold on. You take a good woman, and we're not talking about ain't shit people at all. When I'm speaking, I'm not talking about ain't shit people. You take a good woman that don't have kids. You take a good woman that have a kid or two. They're gonna take that woman that don't have kids. I'm just saying.
Okay. Now you remember that viral video, right?
Mm-hmm. Which one?
Girl, like, I'm baby. I don't want her. You know, you don't do enough. Mm-hmm. See, I hear a lot of men who don't have kids. Either they can't have kids, so they prefer single mothers, or you also got this dynamic. Now I could see what kind of mother she is. I could see that she puts her child first.
I understand.
I could see definitely. Get these girls, it's hot girl summer, and now the baby with your goddamn mom all the time because she didn't really want to be a mother. She just wanted to fuck you, and you were looking at something different, and it's hot girl summer every season. So it's just like there's a downfall to that too. Not to say that women who don't have kids are going to be shitty, but still, you know, there's upsides and downsides, and I understand your perspective. But like I said before, you have to be careful about who you pick, but don't just X all single mothers out, because I don't have that problem with my baby dad is going to be in anything at all. Actually, like he's
I get it. But there are some that has that problem, you know, and like I said,
I don't have that problem either. For anybody that's watching.
She don't, and she's single. She's single, guys. She's single, you know. But like I say, that's just my perspective on it. Like I say, and I would never say never. You know what I'm saying? But it's it's a situation where but I am in a relationship. But even before I got in my relationship, I never said, well, they complete. I know for sure, but me personally, if I could choose, it would be with a woman that don't have kids. That's all. It's just a preference. What do you think, though, Rod?
It is just a preference, man. And it's always two sides of the coin. There's always going to be those people that are exceptions to the rule. It always goes back to, what are we looking for inside? How do we connect with this person? And what do we see beyond just what we check off the list? Just like we're saying, you can X out every woman that if they have a child is just not gonna make it, but you could potentially miss out on some great candidates for.
But I'm asking you personally, what would you pick?
Me personally, I'm definitely gonna go with the person that doesn't have kids, because for me, as being somebody that doesn't have kids myself, I want to start that journey together. I'm not looking for somebody that has the experience. I'm looking for somebody that shows the qualities that, hey, okay, they have the mindset of they actually want children. They have the mindset of they're ready to, learn what it takes to take care of a child. And we have, of course, had the conversation where we talk about parenting techniques and how we're going to parent, and they display those similar qualities. And then again, like you're saying, not being exposed to previous relationship madness, which we can say, it doesn't exist for a lot of people, but more often than not, just for me in personal experiences, there's baby mama drama, baby mama and baby daddy drama. Usually more so than not in most cases. So yeah, that's my take on it. I also wanted to say, just like I was saying though, just like how there's good women that can't have kids, and there's some women that might be messed up and passed up on there. There's good men that don't make 100K, and just because they don't, don't mean they're not good.
Bring it home, man. Bring it home.
Bring it home. Had to take it, had to pod on y'all a little bit, man.
Oh man, this was
y'all
fun.
getting older, so y'all pool getting smaller. Women without kids too.
That's a fact.
Yeah, you right about that.
But the thing is, they making more that can make kids every day. I hate to tell y'all. Were there any more questions? Did we get all the questions?
Do you have anything else, man? This was great, by the way. I appreciate y'all for coming on. This was great.
Sure. I know you don't really do the social media thing. Do you have anything to promote though? Is there anything?
She have a TikTok.
Okay. Don't do that. No. I just use that for my people pleasure.
She one of the people use TikTok to be nosy. That's
You.
You got the burner account.
Right. That's it.
I don't. Just for people who have kids, support teachers. That's all I can say.
Okay.
Like, let's bring old school teaching back. Like,
No doubt.
support the teachers so we can be in this together, y'all.
Yeah, let's bring paddling back at schools and the teacher whooping them. Yeah, let's bring all that back because that made good men and women out here, man.
I agree. We need to pay teachers more. We need better protection for teachers. Like I ain't gonna lie, I think they need to have armed security at y'all classrooms or right beside, or they need to make it to where some type of way y'all can have some type of self-defense stuff for y'all selves, because these kids is getting guns in the schools. Crazy. And also parents, we need to learn that these teachers literally are taking care of hundreds of kids every day and doing so much for these kids. You need to first look at your child whenever there's an issue before you start screaming at a teacher. For real. Miss D, let us know about your platforms, where the people can find you and what you got going on.
So I do have a podcast, of course, and it is called Sides of It Pod. Sides of a Pod on everything at Sides of a Pod. So my podcast, it got like different little conversations and stuff, but I like to focus around controversial topics. I love to talk about the nitty-gritty of things. And then like this last episode that I had was on Halloween, and I actually interviewed a real witch or psychic media, stuff like that. So I just do a couple little different things, but it's mainly focused around controversial topics. I do have Patreon, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all of that. So yeah, at Sides of It Pod.
At Sides of It Pod.
She's gonna have to have us on at one point now, since we brought her on. She's gonna have to have us on.
Indeed. And we need to make sure and include her at in the description of the pod as well. G, let everybody know what we got going on, if there's anything new involving Rich Dreamzz.
Oh yeah, man. So right now we got out the new hats. We have some winter gear coming. I got some hoodies coming. I'm working on some beanies. Trying to look for another pop-up before the year ends. If we can. If anybody know of any pop-up, let me know, DM me. Preferably I want it to be out in this area, but if it's in Houston, I ain't gonna be mad to go to Houston. You know what I'm saying? But anywhere in Texas though. But as far as that, man, we just pushing the pie, man, and we just moving, man. I think that's it right now.
Love it. If you wondering which hats G is referring to, he's talking about the Don't Sleep on Your Dreams, the new suede editions that we just got in. So make sure you go into etsy.com/Rich Dreamzz to tap in for those, or you can reach out to us, DM us at RichDreamzz_apparel on Instagram. And as well, make sure if you are in the Arlington, Dallas, Fort Worth area, you are stopping at Armir Markets in the Redbird Mall, where you can walk in and purchase some Rich Dreamzz apparel. You don't have to worry about no shipping or anything. Just walk in, check and see, get it right off the shelves. That's how we gonna do y'all.
Yep.
Thank y'all again, guests, for coming by. Of course, Dreamers Club, we appreciate y'all. For Miss Amber, for Miss D, for G, I am Smok3og. This has been another episode of Rich Dreamzz, reminding you, don't sleep on your dreams or they'll become your nightmares. Peace.